Hello and welcome to chapter 273 of our streaming adventure. What I have for you today, well, the wheel spun up JP's choice. And honestly, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to play. But ideally, in honor of spinning the wheel, this is something I saw Aspiring Spike play. Now, whether they played it the other day, I just happened to stumble across it on YouTube recently. And this seems like exactly my kind of nonsense. We're not going to win every time, but when we do, it will be spectacular. And or I would say my favorite archetype is prison. I like the lantern control, smokestack, tangle wire. Those are the kind of decks I have enjoyed playing over, Chalice of the Void, all of that good clean living. And the fact that that is the kind of thing I like is exactly how Tibalt's Trickery is going to be frustrating to somebody else. That obviously sounds terrible, but, well, here we are. Before we get started, I just want to say a quick shout out. Thanks to Mana Traders all the way up there at the top of the stream. They allow me to play all of the different types of decks I do. So if you're interested in getting into Magic Online and playing a bunch of different decks, you can sign up and use that code at the very top at checkout, or catch the link in the link tree or our Twitter profile as it goes by. Also, speaking of the team, shout out Swish Gaming. If you're not already, making sure you check us out on all of the social media that I will have scrolling right here on the screen. Look at that new feature, huh? So you can see there clearly that's where you sign up for Patreon at The Swish Gaming. Twitch.tv. Well, I would hope if you're watching me live, you're already at Twitch.tv. But if you're catching this video later on YouTube, yes, we do put our content over on YouTube later. And if you're not following at Twitter at The Swish Gaming, you can see when we post things there. So, all right, all that out of the way, let's ruin some people's day in Pioneer. I mean, well, I don't want to sign up for the challenge. I want to play in a league. All right. Oh, Curtis is the trophy leader, huh? Good work, Curtis. Yeah. I guess let's play. Bring it over here. Put it up on screen. So if you're not familiar with the combo, and let's be perfectly honest, I'm not 100% familiar, but I know we want to cast a 0-drop, holding down control to maintain priority, and then, quote, counter it with Tibalt's Trickery. We'll flip into something new, and if it's Emergent Ultimatum, we can put together a kill. If it's something like Omniscience, hopefully we have some other nonsense cards that we've drawn to make sure we can put together the Tibalt's Trickery and the Stonecoil Serpent. We have a whole lot of Scry lands, and potentially if we only get a little bit of damage through, that's what the Den of the Bugbear, the Ramunap Ruins is, to kind of push that last damage over the hurdle. All right, we have won the die roll. Would I like to play first? Yes. So, there is a Stonecoil Serpent, but there's no Tibalt's Trickery. That's a mulligan. There's a Stonecoil Serpent, there's no Tibalt's Trickery. That's a mulligan. There is Tibalt's Trickery. There's no Stonecoil Serpent. We're already at what? We could keep 5 cards with the potential to have them play something. We Trickery it, and then Trickery our Trickery. Would I rather do that than go down to 4? I mean, I do have 2 Scries. I think I will. So I'm going to put back that one, and I'm going to put back that one. All right, my scry is a mountain. Put that on the bottom. Pass turn. Oh, not discard. Well, they didn't make us discard. That makes me think I temple looking for another one. Put that on the bottom. So now I still need to draw another land to make this pay off, right? The question is, so they're black-red. They probably have discard, right? That's making me think sideboard stuff. I think I definitely want these ley lines. Ley lines will be powerful against discard. The better question is, okay, sure, whatever that is. Blood Tithe Harvester. You get a blood. You're going to give my creature -X, -X. Okay. Sure. So now, I guess that's the thing is we still... I'm drawing towards the Stonecoil Serpent. I'm drawing towards the land, and I believe we got a whole lot of lands. I'm not... I have 27 land. That seems pretty solid. Maybe our opponent doesn't know what we're playing. I can only hope that's in my favor. No blocks. Like, I'm willing to think I have time here until, you know, they strip my hand with... And at least I'm protected, say, from one Thoughtseize. Due to having the second Trickery, and I can still potentially draw... What is this? Another Blood Tide Harvester? Sure. Get all those blood. Still not sure what this does. -X is... Sure. Pass turn. Land. If it makes you discard, you may reveal and put it back on top. So, okay, now even if they had the discard, we'd still be safe. But the question is, are they not just going to attack us for 6 multiple times? Maybe they think they don't need to. It's interesting. I mean, this kind of puts the ball in their court. It's up to them. Like, are they going to choose to literally just attack for 6 multiple times, which is the safest thing to do? But they might not know that's the safest thing to do. Okay. If they choose to just attack us for 6, I have 2 turns to draw the Stonecoil Serpent, and that's not very much. I'm trying to make them think about what they're gonna... I don't know. I'm trying to bluff whatever I can. I really don't have a great game plan here. Especially, they haven't seen what I'm doing, but I assume Scrylands and Nephalia Academy gives it away if you've been paying attention. Tap mana, tap mana, tap mana. Okay, here we go. All right, so holding control, I would like to Trickery that. With that on the stack, I would like to Trickery my Trickery. All right, spin the wheel. What are we going to get here? Emergent Ultimatum. I would like to cast Emergent Ultimatum. All right, if I am allowed to cast Emergent Ultimatum, I go get Omniscience, Explosive Singularity, and the Tarrasque. Okay. Those are the 3 I would like. You give me 2 of those. I like that I'm doing this with my opponent's Kroxa on the stack. Where is it? Opponent potentially thinking through what I'm trying to do to them. Okay. So cast the cards. Yes, I would like to. I like to cast this. And then I'd like to do 10 damage to you. What is somewhat scary here is what if they make me discard like my last good card in hand? So I'm going to discard this Omniscience. Then do I get to cast the Great Distortion, draw 12, and probably find something else here? Or do they have another discard spell? Like, we're not out of the woods yet. Alright, we're out of the woods. Let's cast this without paying for it. I'll take your turn. I'll cast this one just to make sure I draw full hand. Okay, that was 2 Eldrazi. 1 Eldrazi, no. Second Eldrazi, okay, that was enough. Alright, so starting off in our first game with a win. Now, knowing that they potentially have discard, I feel like I want the Ley Lines of Sanctity. But other than that, I don't know, is there... I mean, I'm still basically doing the thing where I'm trying to mulligan into the kill as fast as possible. I mean, what kind of stuff do you... I don't know, what do you trim here, you know? I'm going to trim this Eldrazi, and this Eldrazi, and this Eldrazi. What kind of stuff would Blast Zone be good against? That's more of like a Swarm style, and or Radiant Fountain. Are there burnt? Like, see, that's the thing, is not knowing Pioneer as well. If you could let me know. Is this the kind of thing, like, wouldn't they have removal? Couldn't they potentially kill this Stormtide Leviathan? It seems like Leyline is the only thing of worth here. Larry says only Leyline. Okay. What's one more thing? Should I just trim one more Eldrazi? Or should I trim one of my legendary Tarrasques? I like this. I like cutting one of each Eldrazi Titan and a Tarrasque. Sounds good. Appreciate the Pioneer insight. All right, so we have no Tibalt's Trickery, no Artifact. Ship it. We have no Tibalt's Trickery, no Artifact. Ship it. See, I like how this is kind of streamlined and does most of the work. Oh, we have a Tibalt's Trickery. We have a Stonecoil Serpent. My work is done here. So now I put 2 cards back. So ideally, if I flip into something like Omniscience, I would like to still have the Kozilek in my hand. I don't need 4 land necessarily. So I think I am going to... I could lead with a temple and follow it with an untapped land, and that's all the mana I need. So I'm going to ship a Crystal Grotto. I have to ship 2 of them. Then I think I get rid of a Temple of Triumph so that I can go red Scry land, untap Grotto. That's my plan. I'll feel worse if they turn 1 discard me, because then I'll have to dig that much harder. So should I have mulliganed all the way to Leyline? Potentially. I guess I get the chance here again. We can still scry our way there. Maybe we'll get the Thoughtseize bug and draw the Trickery. We did not. Ship it. Ooh, could I have Stone Coil Serpent beatdown? Potentially. Because I have protection from multi-call. I could attack through this Kroxa. So what is this one? Haste and ward as long as it was cast. Let's discard that one. Oh, they know I still have the Kozilek, though. All right, so knowing I'm not needing the mana this turn, I want to play the Temple. Well, does that actually matter? Put that on the bottom. I was just saying, what if I had played the untap land there? So see, again, I've given away... They know exactly what's in my hand due to how I have played. I could have played the Crystal Grotto there, still gotten that scry, and not be any worse for wear. Now, this Liliana of the Veil seems problematic. The real question is, would I rather discard Kozilek or have a chance at another scry? So say next turn we draw a card. It's not Tibalt's Trickery. I would want the effective scry. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. Willing to lose this Kozilek. What'd they throw away? Just a land. Okay. So I'm going to play this for the scry. Actually, how many types do I have? I have creature, creature, instant. Well, that's not that many, but I'm going to throw away enchantment and then artifact. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's still 9. Oh, okay. I'll put that on the bottom. I was close. Imagine a world where we just keep playing out our lands, and then we draw an Ulamog, and that's just good enough. Now, see, here's what's scary. Okay, they don't have enough to Kroxa me and Liliana me together, but that would be problematic for me. Liliana plus, you'll hit my Omniscience. I don't want to play the Stone Coil Serpent out there into Liliana's Edict. Pass that turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to let it happen. They have to discard to be able to draw, right? Discard up to 2, you may draw that many. Okay. I just want to make sure. That is, as good as that card is, I have not triggered it enough myself. Oh, technically they draw and then it triggers. Okay, I was thinking they had no cards on their upkeep. Yep. So I will discard a Stone Coil Serpent, and they'll no longer know what I have. One more draw. One more draw. So we can draw to Tibalt. We're still not there necessarily with the Kroxa, the double hit. They could make me sacrifice, but I have enough lands that I would just take the correct pile. That is worth considering. Draw. Pass the turn with the intent of throwing away the ruins. I still think we're not dead yet. I don't feel like I have to concede, although I could concede for time purposes, but I don't know, I don't feel like that's necessary yet. The Liliana Plus does not... How does Kroxa... Has Kroxa worded that each person discards? Each opponent discards. Yeah, so that gets around. Blitz. I will discard a Ruins. They're paying life for something. Oh, the cost of this is to pay life? Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm at 10 with the potential to die. Okay, so this is the last turn to draw it. And need to kill all at once so that Liliana doesn't finish me off. Alright, so this is our last turn. Draw step. Opponent, yep, yeah, we're dead. How many card types? We had 5 card types. If we only had 5 more mana, we would be able to cast that Evercool. All right. Yeah, nothing changed. Another reason why against Liliana that doesn't necessarily make that much sense. They could just edict away my Leviathan, and now it's like, okay, well, there goes that plan we had. I do almost wonder, like, if these blast zones were any good. Like, Ramunap Ruins provides red life, sure, and the ability to... It only deals damage to opponents. It's not like it could pick off a creature. Blast Zone being able to sweep up. I mean, that's not the game plan. This deck is trying to, you know, what kind of controlling element can I use to... It's like, no. Just... Yes, I'd like to play first. Don't have it. Mulligan. Don't have it. Mulligan. To be fair, we're getting a lot of use out of the button. Oh! So we can lead with Nephalia so we don't get screwed over. This is the best of all the worlds. If you control 2 or more other lands, Den enters tapped. Well, I don't. So I'm going to keep this. And I have to put 2 cards back. So I want Nephalia, and I want the Den of the Bugbear. And I don't need a second Nephalia, and I don't need Basic Mountain. If you control 2 or more other lands, so as long as this is one of my first lands, it's untapped. You know what? I'm not gonna risk misunderstanding. I'm gonna keep mountain. How about that? I don't even want to risk it. You may reveal that card, put it on top of your library. So, spoilers, you're gonna get wrecked. It's worth giving a shot though, right? Okay. Duress resolves. I choose Tibalt's Trickery. And like we were saying, they're not necessarily dead. That, to be fair, they gave me the chance to mess it up. This is definitely a how well can you click your cards. We're going to pay it for 0. And I would like to respond by countering it. And say, big bucks, no whammies. What do we got? What do we got? Come on. Kozilek? I will cast Kozilek. You got any 10 mana spells over there? I'll counter them. Well, this is... I can counter a 10, a 7, a 9. You got any 13s over there? I guess I could just attack for 12 a couple times. Costs 1 less for each creature tapped this way. So this is going to make me discard. I can't imagine any of this matters. I will discard this one. What would have been funny is if I had a 2-mana spell there to counter him. I'll get my Scry on. No, that'll come in tap. Put that on the bottom. Okay, attack. Oh, I didn't even think about it. You fool. Well, no, I didn't want to draw that. If I had wanted to draw the Emergent Ultimatum, maybe that would have been relevant. But I did not want to draw it. That's clever, though, right? So we currently have 5 card types. Instant, artifact, creature, sorcery. I can get... Hey! I can get enchantment in there. But we're too busy. We're too busy winning the round. So sorry about that. Something that we've talked about adding to the channel while I have a second here between rounds. We're going to discuss it tonight in our team meeting to make sure we can get the trivia function added. Something to do, whether the queues maybe take a certain amount of time, especially when I'm playing in Vintage. Sometimes those Vintage queues can take a second to find another friendly face to play against. Also, something that would work well, I want to get back to playing in the challenges on the weekend. The weekend challenges can have that downtime while you're waiting for it to start back up, so that is definitely something worth checking out. And don't forget, if you aren't already, that is our YouTube handle. We have over 1,000 followers on Twitch, but we do not have that many on YouTube. Get over there right now. All right. On the play. I have Trickery. I don't have the other thing. That's a mulligan. I don't have none of them. That's a mulligan. Nope, nope. Alright, so there's the Trickery. I could keep Trickery, Mulligan. No, I'll go again. I will keep 2 of these. Put back that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. All right. First turn, go. Can we find 2 lands? Nope. Is their opponent going to sit on counterspell, you think? I think they will. That's 1 land. I mean, I think they have counterspells. They're a blue deck. Of course they have counterspells. But then the question would be, let's look at... What's the wording of creatures without flying can't... Okay, so if it's Phoenix, Phoenix would just run me over. There's nothing real going on there. Put that on the bottom. So now here's the question. Do you think they have it? I kind of want them to do something first. They're probably never going to do something, though, right? Might as well. What a shock. Next game. I can't really imagine we do too well against counterspells. I guess that's a case of where we have to rely on the lands, and I went too deep looking for that. So, oh well. Yeah, I'm willing to chalk up. There are going to be matchups that we're just not going to be able to fight. We're here to prey on the more fair type of decks. Not that blue-red isn't necessarily fair, but the fact that they have counter magic is definitely going to throw a kink in our plans, and that's just how it's going to happen. Mulligan. Again... We theoretically keep this with the idea of building up the Den of the Bugbear, right? Nah. Nope. Nope. Okay. Put 5 cards back, so I get to keep a land. Pass turn. And if we get to the same case where they just keep up blue mana forever, then I don't know. It's not worth playing it out as far as I'm concerned. Ha! Ha ha ha! Maybe I should play a Stonecoil Serpent out. We did it. Oh, come on. Let me punish them here. Like, they obviously have Spell Pierce. I don't know. That would have been great. Like, that's the one shields down moment they possibly even had. To have been able to catch them there would have been nice, but... That on the bottom. Again, it's a case of... I don't necessarily want to just set them up. But it's going to get to the point where Ledger Shredder's probably just going to get out of hand. Theoretically, I can get to a point of double trickery. I'm not sure how big removal is in the format, but let's give him something to target. Just keep running out Stone Coil Serpents, right? They sided in Mystical Dispute. You got me. Next turn, we'll play a Forecast. Stone Coil Serpent, see what they do with that one. Ooh, second Shredder. I love the fact that it has reach. What is that? Oh, come on. Disdainful Stroke, really? Opponent is a bum over here. Come on, be the greediest one time. Be just too greedy. Okay, we're going for it. They do get 2 shreds, but I can pay for a Spell Pierce. I'm hoping we caught them being too greedy. I guess we find out. But maybe they have another of the blue spell, right? And then they can catch us with Mystical Dispute. Mystical Dispute? Oh, okay. So give me Omniscience. Give me Tarask. And give me Explosive Singularity. All right. See if that works. May I have an Omniscience? Can I cast this one? Okay. This will come into play. Cast this one. Hey, we got him. Always a great feeling to beat the counterspell deck. What am I going to I'm not changing anything. Get back in there. Nope. Mulligan. Nope. Mulligan. Keeps. They have mulligan at 5. I'm at 5. I'm keeping this one. So I have to these 1, 2, follow up. We'll put back Ulamog and Emergent. I like the idea that if I flip into Omniscience, the one that draws all my cards back is the best one. So here's the question. Do they have... I think I want to get the thing where I have enough mana to pay the Spell Pierce tax. And I think maybe I was just too greedy before, right? What is this? 3 and a red. Oh, duh. That was enough to pay the Spell Pierce tax. That was just poor on my side. Sorry, everybody. Well, we'll try it. This is my Spell Pierce tax. I should have had Mana Leak tax, which I did not. Theoretically, I could have played Stonecoil Serpent for one. No, because then I'm not playing around spell. I was going to say, oh, you play it, so if they counter your Trickery, at least you still play your spell. Yeah, except that's not what happened. What do you got for me? I don't want that one. Pass turn. Now, I assume they still have their red removal. Maybe they... Would they take out their red removal? Does that make sense to take out your removal? Did they see Den of the Bugbear? If they had seen Den of the Bugbear, they would know to play or to keep removal for it. What does this turn into? A 3/2? Combat. All right. Progress, progress. Maybe they don't have the removal. They could just kill us with Phoenixes, I guess. Yeah, like that's a Phoenix. Colorless red. Again, they could still have removal. Which they do. And it's like, would you really keep Lightning Axe against the other deck? But I guess that lets me untap and play a Stonecoil Serpent. Alright, now what we have to hope is they play like the multiple spells to go for the Phoenixes. A, we don't die. B, we draw the red, we draw the Trickery to be able to finish them off. All that would be great news. Treasure. How is that card legal? That doesn't seem fair. They're like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to attack for 1 because I just drew 3 freaking cards. Kid me? So here's the question. Do you cast a 5/5? How much does Lightning Axe do? Of course it does. Steals 2. I'm going to pass. I don't think we're dead yet. And I'm still kind of hoping we get to the point where they play the cantrips. We have a window, and we have some sort of chance to go for it. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know that that's going to happen, but... Yield through this turn. Excuse me. This only, it does deal damage to a creature. Yeah, like that was the part I wasn't thinking about. No blocks. They threw away a Spell Pierce. So first of all, that's great. Is there a world this Sokanzan does me any good, or should I just play a 6/6? They could just count, like, so if they have counterspell, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I'm ever really going to be able to do. So just play this and play a 6/6. Because if they counter it, hey, we're done here. We don't have to worry about it anymore. We just move on with our life. Yep. Some matches you don't win, and it's okay. Because then you get to play more matches. That's the beauty of Magic. There's always more matches you can play. And definitely, even against something that won't bore you to death. Oh, don't be mean. Don't talk about your opponents that way. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't. By the way, if you guys didn't happen to see earlier on Steven's stream,
I agree.
okay, there was a nice Twitch clip out there. We'll try to control the volume here a second.
Come on, dude! Another devil? Give me a break, man. I agree.
All right, so that was great. Oh, and look at that! We're on to the next match. But we lost the die roll. We lost the die roll and also don't have a keepable hand. All of that stuff's all cool. We have the Serpent. We just don't have anything to go with it, so I guess we'll mulligan it up. Ooh, we have a little bit of everything. We're going to keep here. Send one of those things back. What do you got for me? If you control 2 or more other lands, enters tapped. Oh, great. Blue cards. I honestly don't know what Hallowed Fountain is supposed to mean, so... Bottom. I think my intent is to still go for it. I don't know that this is a case of do we build up. I guess if they play right into it, then we go for it. But I'm saying, how popular is Spell Pierce? You know? I'm willing to still give them the chance to, like, not do anything. But then again, they could very well know what's going on over here by the Scrylands. Oh, now this comes in tapped. If you control 2 or more other lands. So it has to be land number 1 or land number 2. Okay. What? Shark Typhoon. Okay, but it's just a cycle. Got it, got it. I love me some Shark Typhoon. That just makes me think all the more that we're just going to sit here, though. Hear me out. We now get to 4. We go for the Serpent. They Trickery it. Or we Trickery it. They counter it. We play the other Trickery. This is a great plan. Hear me out. You ever had too many Tarrasques in your hand? I know it's hard to believe. Seems good. Jamming along to our music provided by the Relaxed Movement on YouTube. I don't know if I've given them that credit for a while. Playing this version instead of your version. I don't know what your version is. I searched on, what do you call it? I literally searched on MTG Goldfish for Tibalt's Trickery, and this is what I was given. Did your version win? Maybe that was the problem, is this guy got a 5-0 somehow. There it is, just in time, another temple. Put it on the bottom. That was so long ago, I don't remember, though. I thought about playing this about an hour ago, so I take no responsibility for trying to remember stuff earlier than that. I do remember, though, I remember you posting, and it definitely was cool. Had I thought about that before now, I would have actually asked you for a list. So that is a tough but fair call out. Tough but fair. I keep writing down things that I think should be emotes. Because I still need to make emotes, because I'm the only one that has been working on that. Attacking me for 2, I'll take it. You have even more lands? Well, I've definitely had plenty of lands, but do your lands actually do something? That would, I don't know, I could see that being better. All Scrylands. Yeah, like this Den of the Bugbear, I've never been able to actually do anything with it. I did attack, but then it got killed by a lightning axe. Hardcast and Ulamog. I can appreciate that. So, do you think they have 7 counterspells? I do. Whatever, it's about time. Let's play this for... It's a trick. You have Dovin's vetoed my Trickery. Resolves. I'd like to Trickery my Serpent again. Should have saw it coming, you fool. Maybe that would be more interesting, not me, is to just go for the big thing. I could definitely see that as interesting. Part of the idea was that I knew I was going to have somewhat of a time crunch, and I felt like this definitely could play all or nothing games pretty quickly. But I could definitely also see the value. I mean, we cast a Stone Coil Serpent for 5 and 6 and stuff like that. All right. So let's play first, but not with that hand. Not with this hand. Look, we got all 3 Eldrazi, though. Isn't that cool? Look at that. They all of them get back together. The band got back together. Nope. All right, well, that one was fun. I didn't want to play against blue cards anyway. So, let's see. We're going to go try to look up Not Me's deck while I'm thinking about it. If they had it available, that would be very helpful. Was in value. That's a pretty good picture. Oh, well, if you have your list right there. I'm sorry, but that's kind of awesome. Loxodon Smiter and Nullhide Ferox. Bravo. Bravo, good sir. We have won the die roll. Mulligan. Mulligan into a keep. That's a good call. Now, I didn't lead with the Academy. I hope that we don't get... Okay, we get to kill him. Holding control. Big tricks. Got him. They played a Triome. What does Triome mean? Is the white enchantment legal? Is Leyline Binding legal in Pioneer? It's gotta be, right? You just don't have fetch lands, so that definitely feels weird. But yeah, they played the green, white, black Triome, right? Did they reveal a companion? That's a good question. I don't remember. They did not. We have the Trickery, but we don't have the thing, so we're gonna throw it away. We don't have anything, so we'll throw it away. I have Trickery, but no thing, so I'll throw it away. I have Trickery. I get to keep 3 cards. I mean, I guess we could have gone back deeper, so... Alright, they have Thoughtseize. You got me. So now we know. Yeah, I had no idea what they were playing. Right on time. Would I rather have a scry or no? Imagine if we played all the right lands to be able to cast spells like Emergent Ultimatum. That'd be interesting. So they're definitely Abzan, but is this Grease Fang? What is this? Tap for mana. Like, 9 mana, cast the Tarask, taste it. That seems like it'd be fun. So, I assume they have removal? I don't know what this does. Okay, they can make wolves. Other wolves and werewolves get +1/+1 at the beginning of your end step if you... They're wolf tribal. Abzan wolf tribal. Wow. What do these do? You can cast a bunch of creatures. You got me. I'll take 4. But look at this. It's 4 and then 10. That's kind of brutal. Yeah, like, aren't I dead already? You can make this a wolf? What if you level up? Whenever you attack, put on a counter on target attacking creature. So 4, 10, 11, 12 if they were to double pump. So I have 1 turn. Yeah. Level up. Here they come. Dead next turn. Sure. Go to 5. Well, that's bad frickin' news. Well, how many we have? How many card types? 1? Okay, yeah, we did. All right. Well, knowing they have discard, get these in. And I guess Blast Zone. I don't know how else we're supposed to clear some of that nonsense. All right, we can trim an Emrakul, an Ulamog. That's true, but when... I'm not going to pretend that math has any real place here. You know. Do I trade lands or do I keep lands? I can't imagine Den of the... Like, obviously I want the red land, but I don't feel like that's what's going to get me there. All again. So now I have... See, the first one you have the 1/2, and then you get the other half. And then now you have half. And now I have 3, and I keep. Put 3 cards on the bottom. So I get to keep Mountain, Nephalia, and then the Trickery. So I put 3 back. I need Mountain, Nephalia over there. So we put back Grotto. the other Trickery, and the Promised End. Somebody else discard checked us to make sure I like right-clicked and put the Trickery back properly. Spoilers, I did. See? See? You gotta check your opponent. You gotta be like, I don't know, maybe they'll misclick. It is Magic Online. So I would like to say reveal and put it on top of my library. Oh, what a top deck. Play that for 0. The dexterity amount of Magic Online. I'll play an Ulamog. Ulamog would like to eat your land. And all right. 2-2. Heading into the final match. This is lightning fast. I would almost say we have the time to switch to not me's version of the deck and keep going. But in reality, I would like to eat dinner. So I really like the idea of, like, against the deck that had Liliana for us, this Nullhide Ferox, Loxodon Spiner, that's pretty funny. Now, do you think Joe, a counterspell, plays counterspells? Because I do. I mean, this is the kind of hand that you kind of have to keep. Like, we have the Trickery, we have the Serpent, we don't have the lands, but we're playing enough lands that I feel like, especially on the draw, okay. What is this? They're aggro. Okay. Well, good. Put that on the bottom. All right. This feels like we're gonna get there. Burning Tree Emissary, sure. Another Burning Tree Emissary, and another Burning Tree Emissary, and then, like, what is it, Bushwhacker? Get in there for 7? Come on. What is this one? Deal damage to me? Okay. All right. I guess I could play that. Hold down control. Stone Coil for 0. Trickery, my Stone Coil. I will cast a Kozilek. We could have scryed first, you fool. Or no, does that not work with Trickery? I don't know, I'm new here. So I can counter a 10-cost spell, a 10-cost spell, a 7-cost spell, and a 2-cost spell. Alright, we're still in it. I don't know what this does. 1 damage to each opponent and creature they control. When you cast your next creature spell, creatures add with counters, and then it turns into a dude. Okay. My plan is to attack them for 12, so... Does this have reach? Look how tall it is. It's so tall. How does it not have reach? We might as well scry. We should have scryed with the tap land, though. That's kind of funny. I'll put it on the bottom. I will attack. Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm the great distortion. Oh, but I can't. Oh, no, I can't block. I mean, that's just some nonsense, honestly. So then here, I'm thinking, oh, they're playing with fire over there. Am I dead? I just hope I'm not dead. Because this is gonna like make their next creature bigger. Does it get haste though? They could draw a haste creature. They could scry into a haste creature and deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll kill him. Because my guy has menace. Ooh, they could play a 2-cost card, and I could Kozilek to counter their spell. That'd be awesome. Excuse me. Kumano. All right, we got there. So I'm thinking, as not me mentioned, the ley lines aren't. What about Stormtide Leviathan? Can they? No, they had a flyer, right? Yeah. So that doesn't make any sense. So Blast Zones and Radiant Fountain. Just so I don't. I mean, I wasn't too worried about dying there, so maybe I don't need to worry so much about dying. And I could potentially trim some of these things instead of trimming land. I don't necessarily want to do that, though. The one thing I worry about is these colorless sources not having the red for the trickery. I like to see it in 1/1 and 1. I don't even know if that's good, but I like seeing 1/1 and 1. I guess I don't have to worry about the discard element of them being a red-green deck. That's true. Alright, we'll thin the deck that way. Alright, opening hand. I mean, I like the idea that we have Blast Zone and stuff like that to mess with them, but I think it just makes more sense to mulligan for the real deal. Well, again, not it, so let's mulligan. Alright, keep. Throw away that one. That one. Like, the fact that you have the mulligan to fix so much stuff is just kind of stupid. Alright, Swift Spear. Got me. Do I want additional trickeries? I don't think so, but what would it hurt? Right? Like, we go for it, at least we have part of the combo for next time. Like, that's kind of what I'm thinking, is say they stop me here. Alright, shields up. I guess let's just go. Burning Tree. Burning Tree. Do you have the... No, they have the Kokazan again. Take it. Do you have a green creature? Okay. Take 1. 2. All right, my turn. I mean, that was pretty good. You played 1, 2, you played 3 cards. All right, here's my plan. I'm going to play this one. I'm going to play this one. A 1, 2, and then my third card seems better. We'll eliminate this land and this land. And then basically every card I draw is just nonsense. And if they had something sweet, we just trickery it. Like this Phoenix chick. How does this not have reach? There's scale birds at around chest height. That's nonsense, honestly. I gotta respect it. What's the backside of this? A creature dealt damage this turn by a source you control would die. Okay, my creature is not going to die. Alright, I'll cast this one. Alright. We made our money back. That's really all we're ever looking to do here, especially when you get the weird ones and they're like, yeah, you know, play whatever you want. Let's open that treasure chest and get... I don't even know what this... A Vociferous Codex and Demonic Rising. Well, we probably should have kept that treasure chest sealed. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. Hopefully you had fun watching us spin and go for it all. I mean, that's kind of a lot of the theme of what I do. Not only the subscriber-driven content being, you know, TheWheel and what randomness can happen for us, but also just the idea that sometimes things won't go our way, but when they do, if they can be huge and spectacular, that is all the more awesome, right? So, appreciate you stopping by today. Gonna do a quick drop in the chat there, the wrap-up thing. You can check out our social media over there on Linktree. Come join the Discord, join the Patreon, our YouTube. You can see our content later. Obviously, if you're watching on Twitch right now or if you're watching on YouTube later, find us on the other one. Also, you can see when we're going live. It automatically posts on Twitter and then Facebook as well. We have some team members working hard on the social media. Appreciate all that they do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to move over to the final